Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
Here's Shepard. Wade feeling it out a bit. Pass to Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. It's hauled in by Brock. And the Timberwolves with possession.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Here's Sharch. They grabbed their own miss. Great D that time from Kemp. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside, Lynn. Kemp with a screen for Lynn. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You have to enjoy watching Jeremy Lin work the pick and roll. This guy totally loses the defense with his quick decision making.
Wade a screen on Lynn. Shepard with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. And Wade now top of the key. Lynn against Love. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 4 Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here is Lynn. He's coming off a 22-point game against New Orleans.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had them totally rattled.
Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Nailed from three-point land.
And this is Allen's go-to shot. Just a sensational shooter from the three-point line.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
He's checked in for Kemp. Now, in terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Sharge up top. Here's Shepard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brown outside. Lynn sets the pick for Brown. From outside, off the mark. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Shepard, the pass to Love. Wade outside. Back to Love. From down in the low post, it goes.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
It's Allen on the wing. Harden kicks to Brown. Oh, good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Walker the pass to Šarić. Over to the left wing. Wade can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
1:37 left in the first quarter. Harden outside. Fires for 3. Walker with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always.
Wow, James Harden putting a little sauce in the finish. Nicely done.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G slam cam. Shepard with the ball. Defended by Lynn. Šarić outside. Šarić, a screen on Harden. Love the pass away. Just 4 to shoot. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so Lynn will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Shepard. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Harden. Good on the bucket.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And so it's Minnesota in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
So for New Orleans right now, Shepard out there with Anderson. Right in at the 5. New Orleans trails by 8. Shepard the pass to Anderson. To the right side. Christie kicks to Anderson. Pass to Shaw. Back to Anderson. Here is Shaw. Here's Cartwright. Second chance shot. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cartwright's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for New Orleans. Harden right side. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Count it, good.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Kent's checked in. Shards checked in for New Orleans. Walker comes in for Shaw. Cartwright with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 to shoot. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Shepherd.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
New Orleans trails by 7. Charge outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And he knocks down the first one.
Jeremy Lin is an aggressive player, someone who will make things happen. I like how aggressive he is. He sets a tone with that aggression.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Brown is checked in for P.J. Washington. And Allen subbed in for Johnson. And New Orleans also making a change. Wade, he's checked in for Cartwright. Both free throws good from Lin. So for the Timberwolves, their last game a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Now, here's Wade. 14 points from him the last game against. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay-for-play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Johnson checked in for Minnesota. And New Orleans also making a change. Love's checked in. And Love's got the ball here for New Orleans. A 12-point game. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And they're in the thick of this long road run. That's the third of 7 straight on the road. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Allen inside, working on Walker. 39 left to play here in the second quarter. To halt the run. And again, New Orleans has no up.
You know what?
So a moment now to see the story for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
Well, you look at Allen. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And, Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Harden hits them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities
at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Love. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Trying to get something going. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaylen Brown. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
He's off on the first. Jermaine O'Neal's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jeremy Lin comes in for Magic Johnson. So he comes up empty, missing both.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And Kemp slams it in.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get it.
Wade, right side. Rebounded by Kemp.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Now, here's Walker, following the shot by Ray Allen. Pass to Love. Here's Shepard, defended by Lin. They need this. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got 6 in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth also critical to staying out of foul trouble. And next up, we have the award winners, our Players of the Month in the East and the West. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Jaylen Brown. Kemp is out there with Jermaine O'Neal. Then there's Allen. And it's Lin in at the point guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
As the pure athleticism, Allen gets it done inside.
Now Shepard. Wade sets the pick for Shepard. And the layup's good off the glass. Shepard's got 10 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Lynn finds O'Neal. Timberwolves passing it around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time.
The Timberwolves have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shoot 2.
That's good from O'Neal.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shepard, the pass to Walker. Now Shepard, defended by Lynn. Out to Wade. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Walker. High post try. Love, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Kemp, and slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Checking out some stats for Allen. Really been a key contributor over the past month. He's averaging 19 points per game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And so here is New Orleans, trailing by 17. And Walker kicks to Saric. Rocket 6. Pass to Love. Lets it go from deep. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Allen's shot is off. New Orleans trails by 17. To the inside, and it's Wade with the jam.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. Second, Ray Allen.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the two-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Back to Lynn. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Allen finds Brown. And a wide open look for Lynn. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for New Orleans. 15-point game. And it's sent back by O'Neal. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
James Harden, he's checked in for Sean Kemp. And New Orleans also making a change. Anderson, he's checked in for Shepard. Love outside. There's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They host the 76ers after this. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And here's the upcoming schedule for New Orleans. On Tuesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And that one against the Pistons. It's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
Free throw good, James Harden.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Harden hits them both. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Wade, a screen on Allen. From deep, Walker. And again, no good by New Orleans. Timberwolves leading by 17. Some solid defense from Šarić.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers. Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Right side, Lynn. O'Neal on the wing. Wade is covering.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Anderson kicks to Šarić. Pass to Wade. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Love. Over Harden. And it's Love missing.
He's missed everything he's taken in this quarter, and it's making it very difficult for them to come back.
Lynn against Anderson. Lynn's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Lynn against Love. Walker in the corner. The three. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Things have been clicking offensively, defensively, you name it. And they are riding this wave of momentum. We'll get you back to the action after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for New Orleans right now, Christie is out there with Shaw. And there's Cartwright. Then there's Shepard, and it's Anderson in at the 2. Shepard, that's good. Timberwolves leading by 15. And here is Johnson. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's the screen. Here's Shepard. Harden against Anderson. Count the basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 17 points was their biggest margin. Elbow shot. And that's good. 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Cartwright, the pass to Shepard. Pass to Christie. Here is Shaw. New Orleans moving it around. And it's sent back by Kemp. Brown outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That is his first foul of the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Minnesota making some changes. Jermaine O'Neal is checked in for Washington. Allen comes in for James Harden. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Johnson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Outside Kemp. Back to Allen. Pass to O'Neal. Over Wade. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And Love has it in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
2 shots. Love.
That free throw good from Love. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And so often, we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
The three-pointer is right on target.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Sharks.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And it's Shepard missing. Allen against Love. Allen dishes to O'Neal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Shepard, defended by Lynn. Shepard, the pass to Sharch. Can't hit from in close.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Lynn kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Kemp. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lynn. Here's O'Neal. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Lynn.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
The free throw off from O'Neal. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And, Kevin, that's a product.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. .58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here's Harden. And Ware pulls it down. And so it's New Orleans with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Nifty move. Rebounded by Carlson. Johnson outside. Inside. Washington, that's good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Count it.
Check Harden.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.